Time for a road trip with the Sign Man. Sit back, relax, and let's go on today's adventure on the back roads.
All right, let's get this day started. I was off yesterday. I was down in Pleasanton. Nice day down there. They had a bunch of agencies down there. It was really nice to meet a lot of people. I was kind of surprised on the amount of people that do watch my channel. Anyways, we'll get going on this day. Some lights in here. There we go. I can see what I'm doing. I'm going up to, tentatively, I don't know yet until I really get going here. I want to go up to Lake Berryessa. I've been working up there. I like working up there this time of year because it's cool. The ground is still wet. I can get the anchors in when I need to. I was up there the other day. I installed 5 or 6 anchors. I got some no parking signs that I have to put back in up there. So, here's my little drawer that I store some stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll make about a half a dozen or so. I know that's about how many I'm going to need. So I got these already with the overlayment on it, the graffiti guard, and the ultraviolet protection that stops them from fading. Over here, got my blanks, 12 by 16. I'm gonna grab about 6 of those. There we go, and I'll sheet these. Before I get going, I had to check in, tell everybody what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Before I get too far, got to get the old coffee pot rolling. Well, my computer's checking in. My lunch box, put all that stuff away a little bit. Oh, my computer's warming up, or whatever you want to call it. Getting its shit together. I'll start making a couple signs here. So these are printed digitally on the printer. I used to have to cut in with EC film and diamond grade. I know some agencies do that still, and I do both, digitally print and do the EC. But these are really hard and time consuming. When you have to weed all this lettering out, it gets really kind of just like overwhelming, especially when you got to make a bunch of them. One time I had to make about, like 30 of them or something like that. And it took me forever to weed them out. And it's up at the lake. And what I like to do is pre-cut my holes before I get out into the field. So that way I know they're cut. The holes are ready to go. And sometimes, some of the blanks aren't set up with the proper holes that I need. So I just make sure that they're all done. So there's one sign done. I'll go check my computer. There we go. We're all fired up. I just got to check my email in the morning to make sure I don't have any down signs somewhere. I'll continue then to make these signs. See what we got going here. So I'll make these signs, and then I'll go make sure I got all the proper gear on my truck, and we'll head out. It's still pretty early, so I'm just gonna kind of mess around in the shop here. What time is it here? Oh, here we go. I've had this clock here since I've been about, 15, 16. It's an old one. It's 5:45, so I'll work around till it gets a little bit lighter. Definitely dark out there. Of course, that little overhead light. But definitely still dark out there. As you can see, the parking lot's empty. I'm the only one here. I'm usually the first one here in the mornings. First one to leave, too. So, let me get going and we'll continue on with our little adventure today up at Lake Berryessa. Okay, let's see what we can do here. See what's going on. Well, they pulled all the cement out and everything. Looks like that's where the cement was. Shouldn't be too bad of a thing to fix. I'll need a new post. Have to put a new anchor in the ground. I'm going to get my probe. These were all done with the Underground Service Alert USA. So I'm just going to go right back in the same location. So there's too many things going on here. I see all these services in the ground, the traffic signal lights, that's going that way. I'm gonna try a little, got this 4-inch screw auger. I'm gonna go right back where it used to be in here. See how far I can go down in the ground. I don't hit anything. Yeah, we're gonna hand dig it. Well, at least the dirt was soft. My anchor, we'll see how far. So I'm going to use this stuff here I carry with me. Let me get a bag of it out of here. Oh, how do you like that? Another pair of gloves. Gloves all over the place. It's called Fast 2X. Like a foam. It should be heated up a little bit, room temperature. A little cold out here right now, so I'm just gonna throw it on the dash, turn it on high here, heat it up a little bit. Okay. Got my gloves again. Got an anchor. I use these, I think they're called anchor mates or something. They got a really sharp tip on them. They're solid. The holes are solid all the way up to the top, which I like, because if you put them in cement or anything, the dirt doesn't get out or cement get caught in them. So there's my post. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I don't want it to stick up that. high. There we go. That'll give it a good room. Go a couple more. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put some tools away. Okay, this bike trail goes all the way, it's going to go all the way from Vallejo, California, all the way up to Calistoga. Sections of it are already completed. There's some sections that aren't. I'm going to cut this post off. Got a Milwaukee bandsaw here. I'm going to have to put a new post on it and everything too, so we'll cut it here. All right. Now that plug of cement, I don't know what to do with it. I can't put it in my truck. It's too heavy. I don't want nobody to get hurt on it. So, I think what I'll do, I'll drag it over here by the telephone pole. Lean it up there for now. I don't know what else to do with the damn thing. Okay, these signs fortunately are still good. They have rivets in it. You need special equipment to take those off. What I'm going to do is I am going to edit the procedure on how I take them out because I don't want that secret to get out. So anyways, I'm going to take these signs off and I'll be back. If anybody wants to see how I took those out, send me a comment down in the comment section, and then I'll give you a link, and for $2,995 I'll show you how I took them off. Okay, got those off. So now I'm gonna get a 12-foot post here. Okay, because I don't want, you know, rural areas are 5 feet, but this is a pedestrian area, so I want to keep them at 7 feet. And to tell you the truth, I find this sign ridiculous because look at all the signs you have around. You have ample warning that there's something coming on. I'll take this post, yeah, it's curved there. I'll cut it down and use it for like bridge markers or something. If I need a shorter post ever, I got a whole bunch of those. Now I'm gonna go ahead and reattach the sign to the post. A little box of goodies here. I'm gonna need 4 of those. Remember what I said, I always walk around my post. I don't want to trip and fall on them, which I've done many times in the past. Okay. Lead. Just go in with a swat of a sledgehammer. And they're just next to impossible to get back out unless you send me that $2,995 and I'll send you a link. Okay, that's done. Now, let's measure and see where we're at. We're at a little over 7 feet, which isn't bad. So, what I like to do is, I got some right there, is I'll make a little mark at my 7 feet. Which is right about there we go. A little yellow paint right there. A little tray I built here. I had a little extra room, just put this sign blank up and some sprays. Okay, what I'm going to do then is attach the anchor. So I'm going to use that Fast 2X. I'll show you a little demo on that. Okay, so there's about where the anchor is going to go. Got my little bag of tricks here. Okay, we are going to put a corner bolt here. Okay. I already hot glue these rivets on, so see now I have the rivet with the washer already on it, a nylon washer. I just put them in there, so I'm not digging around looking for them. So these are going to want to fall out, and I'm not going to want to smack it with my hammer, so I'll just borrow this little piece of grass here. All right. Okay. Let's see how our Fast 2X is doing in here. It's probably heated up good. Oh yeah, nice and toasty warm. So what I have is this post leveler. It's kind of cool. It you put it on and you can see the up, down, left, right, whatever. So I am going to attach this to my post, and I advise anybody who's using that Fast 2X. These are my Fast 2X gloves. You definitely want to use gloves, and you don't want to get this stuff on you because it sticks really bad. So we're going to go over here now with the post and everything. Okay. All right. So then what you want to do with this stuff is, let me get some more stuff ready. I want to get a shovel and a tamping bar. Shovel, my tamping bar. Well, you can see the tire tracks there. Somebody came off and right through here. I don't know how people do that. For the life of me, I can't figure it out. Stupid people. Well, if it wasn't for stupid people, I wouldn't have a job. Okay, I want to put a little bit of dirt in there to kind of not too much. I hope I didn't put too much in there because I want this stuff to, let me tamp it down. Okay, you can see on my level, I need to come over, up, back a little bit, there we go. I just want to get close and tamp down there so I can straighten it out once that stuff starts to activate. Have yourself a razor knife ready, and it's a two-part. It's separated by these black things, and what you can do, you can just take it and snap it off, and then you just mix it up for about 30 seconds or so until you get it good, because there's like part A and part B. You can shake it up and do whatever you want. That's probably good. They have a tab here where you can rip it off. I don't suggest ripping it all the way across. I suggest just cutting it at an angle and then go ahead and just pour it in there. So the first time I put this in, I thought to myself, well, that's not a whole lot in there, so I put 2 bags in. Just do 1 bag first. Believe me, just do 1 bag. I'm going to take this and throw it in my bucket so I don't get any of the stuff all over me or anything. You might want to take an old rag and just wrap it up in an old rag. Okay, then after about a minute or so, you'll see it start to bubble. See how it's rising up? So it's rising up. Okay, so it's rising up. You can see it rising. It's gonna keep coming up. Now see, I got that stuff on my good pants and it's never gonna come out, so oh well. Okay, while it's rising up now is the time you want to make sure you get your post in there straight. You can hold on to it. Okay, it'll keep rising up. And this stuff is great because what's going to happen now, if somebody was to happen to hit this sign, they are going to, if they pull it out, I've just got that plug of the Fast 2X, that expanding foam, and it'll be a lot lighter than me trying to wrestle with that 100-pound wedge of cement that I had to pull out. So I'm trying to shoot this whole episode here live, just to show you what I go through when I install a sign. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. It's off a little bit, but I'll be able to move it around a little bit more, and then I'm going to put some more dirt on top, pack it down really good. And then what I like to do is nick these corners with the Sawzall, so if somebody does hit it again, hopefully it'll just push the sign over without having to go through all this other stuff. It's kind of like a pre-breakaway, I guess you call it. So this stuff, let me find a little piece of wood here. It's still kind of soft. So this is a good time now to, I can't believe I got that stuff on my pants, is the time now to put all your tools away. Well, I don't really have any tools to put away just right now, but make sure I got everything put away on my truck. Here's my good gloves that I'm going to be using. Impact driver. Make sure everything's secured and down. So if you had any other stuff to put away, you know, now's the time to do it. You got a few minutes to wait to do this, and it's see how it's kind of sticking up there now? So if it does that, just grab a Sawzall. I'm just going to cut a little bit of it off. Okay. Throw this in my garbage bucket. Okay, that stuff's set up pretty solid. See the post, it's in there pretty good. So now we'll just take some of this base rock, take the bar, tamp it down, tamp it, stomp it, whatever. Some of my tools here back. I used to have a broom in my truck. So I can clean some of this dirt off. I got this little hand broom. not the best for this. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's the stop ahead sign. Nobody's gonna hit it on the bike trail and it's high enough off the road. So, and I guess that fast 2X tamped it down, and that post is pretty solid. Shouldn't have any more problems. So, I can still feel that sticky stuff from that fast 2X on my hand, so there's some hand cleaner here. These little rags. It works really good. You don't need water or anything, they're already moistened. And I can just wipe it off. Got clean hands, I won't get my steering wheel all dirty. Got my gloves put away, gonna shut my little hatch back here. Got a little, put bungee cords on it, keep it from making that noise. Got a lock on there. It's not to protect it from the public, it's to protect it from my own guys. They'll steal me blind. I'm gonna come through here, but I just do a little walk around. Make sure there's nothing here that I can't run over. Okay, I was on my way. We left that bike lane sign there that got knocked over. And I headed up to Lake Berryessa. I got stuck in this traffic jam. And it wasn't really a traffic jam, a little road construction. Anyways, I went up to Lake Berryessa after this. I'm going to cut this video in half because the next section, or next episode here, I didn't realize it was going to be another 45 minutes. So I didn't want to make an hour and something feature movie. So I'm cutting this one a little short. I'll head up to Lake Berryessa. You don't want to miss that exciting episode coming soon, because I'm going to do some various, I've got wood posts to remove, new signs to put up. I've got some, I'm going to use that truck, that walkway that extends out. I'll be using that. So, you know, this morning I was heading out, made the signs going up to Lake Berryessa, had them on my truck and everything, and got detoured right away. But that's, you know, that's the sign business. But there was a sign down. The county did the right thing. That's right. They just turned to the sign man. As always, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching this exciting episode of Bob the Sign Man. Filmed in the beautiful Napa Valley, Bob the Sign Man directs, produces and edits all of his own videos. To learn more about where Bob the Sign Man gets his materials and sign supplies, check out www.bobthesignman.com. As always, thanks for watching. See you soon.